Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. When you first walk up to the 2026 Lexus ES, the design immediately makes an impression. Lexus has always been about quiet elegance, and this time, they've leaned harder into a futuristic yet timeless shape. At the very front, that signature spindle grille, which used to dominate every Lexus model, has been reshaped into something smoother, more integrated with the bodywork. On hybrid models, you still get subtle intake openings at the upper section to help cool the engine, but on the electric versions, it's completely closed off, painted in body color, almost blending into the sheet metal. The result is a face that feels both bold and serene. Sleek LED headlights stretch outward with razor-sharp precision, and those signature L-shaped daytime running lights give the S a piercing stare on the road. At night, the lighting signature is unmistakably Lexus, but more modern than ever. Shift to the side, and the proportions become clearer. The 2026 S is designed to look stretched and refined. It carries a fastback-like silhouette with a roofline that gently cascades down into the trunk, almost like a coupe, but still with all the practicality of a sedan. The designers kept the side profile clean and minimal, letting the light and reflections tell the story instead of cluttered bodywork. Chrome trim around the windows adds a touch of luxury, while subtle creases along the doors give just enough muscle to the shape. You'll also spot tiered 6-window glass that makes the side feel airy, with slim pillars contributing to great visibility. Depending on trim, you'll see 18, 19, or 20-inch wheels, each design sculpted for aerodynamics as well as style. The hybrid models lean toward elegance, while the EV versions get sportier, darker finishes. As you circle to the rear, Lexus delivers one of the most eye-catching design cues, a full-width LED light bar that stretches across the decklid. Right in the middle, instead of the traditional L badge, you now get the full Lexus script illuminated proudly. This detail is part of Lexus's new design language across their lineup, and on the S it looks sharp and futuristic. The taillights taper into L-shaped motifs again on either side, visually linking with the front lighting for a consistent theme. The rear bumper sits cleanly, with subtle diffuser-like details at the bottom, and unlike many rivals, Lexus doesn't clutter the rear with fake exhaust outlets. It feels restrained, polished, and mature. Step inside, and the entire character of the car changes from sculpted exterior elegance to cocoon-like luxury. The cabin has always been the S's strong point, and the 2026 model takes it further. Right at the center is a massive 14-inch touchscreen, angled slightly toward the driver. It houses the latest Lexus infotainment system, faster and more intuitive than ever, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus built-in voice assistant controls. Climate controls are integrated into the screen but supported by real tactile knobs and buttons for temperature adjustments, a thoughtful balance between tech and usability. The driver faces a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, which changes themes depending on the drive mode. In Eco, the colors are calming blues and greens. In Sport, the cluster turns red, with bold performance graphics. There's even an optional head-up display that projects key information directly on the windshield, reducing the need to glance down. Look around the cabin, and materials immediately impress. Lexus is known for their attention to craftsmanship, and here you'll find soft leather surfaces, premium stitching, and new accent options like 3D printed faux bamboo that catch the light in unique ways. Ambient lighting runs along the door panels and dashboard, with customizable colors to set the mood. Higher trims even offer semi-aniline leather seats, ventilated and heated, with 10-way or even 14-way adjustments. Rear passengers are not forgotten either. This is where the S distinguishes itself in comfort. Depending on trim, rear occupants can enjoy power reclining seats, an Ottoman-style leg rest, and even controls for climate and audio built into the armrest. In luxury-oriented versions, the front passenger seat can fold forward at the push of a button, creating massive rear legroom for chauffeur-style travel. Add a panoramic sunroof, and the cabin feels like a lounge on wheels. Under the hood, but a Lexus wouldn't be complete without performance to back up the comfort. The 2026 S comes with multiple choices. First is the S350 Hours Hybrid, bearing a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with electric motors for a total of around 243 horsepower. This setup powers either the front wheels or, Optionally, all four through an EAWD system. 0 to 60 takes about 7.2 to 7.4 seconds, not a sports car, but plenty for smooth, confident driving. The real win is efficiency. Expect around 45 miles per gallon combined, making it one of the most fuel-efficient luxury sedans available. Next, Lexus introduces fully electric options. The S350e is the single-motor REV, producing around 220 horsepower with front-wheel drive. It takes about 7.7 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour and can achieve up to 300 miles of range when equipped with 19-inch wheels. For those who want more punch, the S500e brings dual motors and all-wheel drive, delivering 339 horsepower and a much quicker 0-60 time of about 5.4 seconds. Range just dropped to around 240 miles, but that's the trade-off for performance. Both EVs use a 77 kWh battery pack, with level 2 charging up to 11 kW and DC fast charging capable of taking the battery from 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes under ideal conditions. Driving dynamics have also improved. Built on the updated G80 platform, the new ES gains rigidity and benefits from a multi-link rear suspension, a first for this model. This translates into tighter handling, reduced body roll, and a more balanced ride without sacrificing Lexus's trademark comfort. Road noise is impressively muted thanks to acoustic glass and additional insulation, and steering feels more responsive than before. While this isn't a sharp sports sedan like a BMW 5 Series, it strikes a sweet spot between relaxation and confidence. Now let's talk about safety and technology. The 2026 S comes standard with Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, traffic jam assist, blind spot monitoring, and a pre-collision system with pedestrian and cyclist detection. There's also a 360-degree camera system for easy parking, plus available self-parking assist in higher trims. New driver monitoring tech uses an infrared sensor to make sure you're alert, issuing warnings or slowing the car if necessary. As for pricing, Lexus positions the S to undercut most of its European rivals while still offering near flagship levels of comfort. The hybrid S350 hours is expected to start around $47,000 to $48,000, offering great value in the luxury midsize class. The S350e electric will likely land closer to $52,000, while the sportier dual-motor S500e should top out around $56,000 before options. Fully loaded, you're probably looking at the low $60,000 range, still significantly less than a comparably equipped Mercedes E-Class or BMW i5. And that wraps up our in-depth look at the all-new 2026 Lexus S. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up for more detailed reviews just like this, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which version of the S would you choose, the hybrid for ultimate efficiency, or the EV for futuristic performance? Thanks for riding along with us, and we'll see you in the next one.